Hello YouTubers, welcome to our channel, Smishek's Custom Baked. Rick Smishek here. Today, as you can see by the title, today we're making the Subcrber contest baits. First of all, congratulations to Michael Byrne again. We're going to be making the Chingalingus that he wants. We're going to make that in our 7-inch bass tackle ribbon tail, and also our 5-inch jerkbait from Angling AI. It's basically a Zoom super fluke. Pardon me. And then for his custom color, we're going to be making a representation of a baby pollock. I've printed out a picture. We'll show you that. And he also gets this rod cover. Okay. So we're right in the final stages of heating up the Chingalingus, and we'll be shooting that here in just a minute. But Michael's ordered from me before, and he's ordered Chingalingus, and this color that's in the microwave right now, this batch of Chingalingus, it's rare in the fact that it's kind of a reddish brown instead of a green or a blue, or just some weird color, off color. But Michael really liked this color, so instead of taking just a bunch of stuff out of the bucket and doing it that way, I'm gonna make the color that he liked before. So you'll get to see that here in just a minute. All right, so here we go. Here's the stuff that Michael liked. We're gonna shoot him a bag of these, 2 shots in each mold. Okay, and you'll get to see what it looks like when it dries, or when it cools off. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and shoot some baits here. All right, there we go. The first of the super flukes. In this bass tackle mold, this thing just shoots fantastic. I don't know if I've ever had a defect other than stuff I inflicted on myself, like not having enough plastisol in the injector so the mold doesn't fill properly. All right, so as you can see, I have a bunch of baits laying on the table. I went ahead and shot these off camera, because I opened up the first mold, the first shot, and didn't turn the camera on, so I just went ahead and finished them. But you can see I've got the sprue for the ribbon tails already cut in half lengthwise for hanging on the pegboard. But that's what this looks like. It's a pretty cool color. I think it's one of probably the coolest colors come out of that Chingalingus so far. And the sad part is that you're probably not going to be able to replicate that because there's just too many different things in it. All right, let me go hang these on the pegboard, and the plastisol for the custom color is just about ready. All right, so this is the picture of a baby pollock that that Michael wants me to kind of make something that represents this. Okay. You can see that right in here. I hope you can see it. It kind of looks like a bluish color here, okay? A bluish gray maybe. And then you have all this orange. That's pretty much, for the most part, that's all we have. So what I thought I'd do is, and our plastisol is ready, is to represent that bluish color, is to use a blue highlight powder, okay? And then use 2 different sizes of orange glitter, and then just for the flash, for the bait fish, we'll use some of this. We use some of this holographic glitter, the really tiny stuff, and we'll see how much we need to use of that. I don't think I've ever used this one before. It's fairly new. I haven't had it very long. So without any further ado, let's go ahead. And you know how I say I always forget something? Well, I forgot to lay these out this time. So there we go. again. All right, let's see here. We're going to use a 1/4 teaspoon. This is actually just over a cup of plastisol here. I'm going to go ahead and use about a 1/4 teaspoon of this stuff. You can hopefully you can already see the blue on top of that. You can see it in the measuring spoon. Okay, let's go ahead and get this lid back on. Don't want any accidents. All right, hopefully you can see that. Oh, I can see it through the camera lens here in my preview screen. So hopefully you guys will be able to see it too. You know what? I think this might be exactly the effect I was looking for. Let's make sure we get all that highlight powders mixed in real well. Powders, they don't mix in nearly as easily as the colorants do. Colorants and dyes, I should say. Let's try this. All right, that looks, that's looking pretty good. I can see that bluish sheen on the outside of everything. There, I think you see a little bit right in there. And you can see it on the surface of the. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. All right, so now there's a lot of orange. There's a lot of orange in that bait fish. Okay. So I'm not gonna be cheap. Put in a nice healthy spoon of that. I'll stir. Obviously we'll mix this in here in just a minute, but we'll get it mixed in. We'll see. Maybe I'll need to add a little bit more. Right, here we go with the spoonful of the medium size. Okay. Ah, you know what? That's it. Let's go ahead and scrape that off. You see just how much there is in there? That's good. That's going to be nice. All right. Now we need one more thing. Oops, grabbed the wrong one. We need this tiny silver holographic. Now these really small pieces like that, they go a long way. Okay, so we're gonna start with this. Since we can't take it back out, we don't want to overdo it. So start with that. Wow, this container is getting glitter everywhere. All right, hope I didn't hit the camera there. If I did, I apologize. All right, there we go. You can see little flashes maybe. That might be too small for you to see on the camera. But there we go. Look at that. That's looking pretty darn good. Let me check my temperatures here. We're at about 300. So we need to bring that up just a little bit and move the camera for the shot. All right, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Ready to do this shot. That's nice, and the plastisol is nice and hot. There you go. Put that pressure a little bit. This is a nice mold from Angling AI. You generally don't need to, don't really need to top off the sprue as it cools. It just doesn't draw down enough to have to do that. Put that in there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've got here, shall we? There's that. Let's go ahead and lift these off. Okay. What do you think of that? I don't know if you can see it, but I can see that bluish chance. Well, I can kind of see it through preview screen there. Let me have all the orange in it, and you can see a little bit of that holographic. Yeah, again, that's probably too small for you guys to see in the camera, but I think that gives us pretty much what we wanted here. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and hang these up, and I'll keep shooting them, and we'll see how many we can get. All right, so I went ahead and I shot everything. I pulled the flukes and the ribbon tails down off the pegboard, so you guys can see everything here. Again, he's getting one of our rod covers. Okay, this one's for a spinning reel, or spinning rod. And then I'm going to go ahead and hang the ribbon tails back up on the pegboard, but the rest of the stuff we can leave here. I think I got 6 shots. I got 6 shots out of that. So there's 24 of the flukes in the baby Pollock look-alike, and then of course we have 1 bag of each in the flukes, and then the ribbon tails as well. So Michael, I hope you catch a lot of fish with these. Okay, hope this protects one of your rods real nice. And if you do catch fish, maybe you can send us some pictures. Yeah, when it comes to pictures, I think we'd all like to see that. See pictures of fish that were caught with these baits. Again, we'd show them on the channel for sure. Something I'm thinking about doing, because I had a lot of fun making this custom color today, is that maybe on future subscriber contests, maybe that'll just be a hallmark of our subscriber contest, is that whoever wins gets to pick out a custom color that they'd like. I'm going to think about that. I think it might be a pretty good idea. Pardon me. With that said, I can't think of anything else I need to put in here. With that said, if you like what you saw, hit the like button, hit the share button. Why share? Well, we all know. If you've watched my videos, you know it's because our moms taught us to share, and it's because that's how we help each other. And when we're helping each other, that's when we're at our best. So I'm watching videos, whatnot, I try to share their videos too. So, until next time, folks, tight minds and calm waters.